in the future, a scenario can exist where an unfriendly nation becomes something we need to go and deal with, and we could park this carrier strike group off of their coast and use these airplanes to go and do our business, to kill the enemy and break their stuff. Once we get our chocks and chains taken off the zone, we start taxiing, get lined up at the 350 spot.
So it's just me and the pilot, and I'm just waiting for a green light from flight code. And then at that point, I'll convert it.
Then the flight deck officer tells you to go into essentially Stovall mode. You press the button in the cockpit and the jet converts.
Once it's then revs up the engine, they'll flash their lights on the wings, and then I will have a quick look up and down the deck to make sure there's nobody in the way. We're not going to run anybody over. Make sure I've still got the green, so the ship is still in the right position, and then I'll give the hand signal then to launch.
The lift band spins up, slam into a full throttle, quickly release the brakes, and then we just keep the jet straight as we launch up the ramp.
Is about getting volume of aircraft off the deck as quickly as possible. So the better we get at it, the quicker we go, the quicker we can get the aircraft off to go and do its strike missions. That's fundamentally what a strike carrier is about.
We just have to look back in history. Falkland is a great example. We sailed 2 aircraft carriers down to the Falklands and then struck targets overland, used sea-based air power to do the job essentially.
A carrier is a piece of sovereign territory that you can park 200 miles off the coast of any country in the world, and then we can put pressure on that country, or we can give a bit of reassurance, we can be there for disaster relief, or if we want to bring violence, we've got the capability with a strike carrier with our F-35s embarked to actually go in and take out some areas or bomb areas.
And the aircraft carrier will have an embarked air wing on it. The air wing will be essentially tailored for whatever the mission set is. So for this deployment, we're carrier strike focused. So we have 18 F-35s on board, the number of support helicopters, anti-submarine warfare, commando, troop transport, and then Wildcat anti-surface warfare helicopters. So putting all those things together, plus the wider task group, so the tanker destroyers, frigates, all those capabilities come together to make a carrier strike group. The F-35 is 5th gen, so 5th gen is really it's 2 things. So it's low observable, so stealth, so we can't be detected by certain threat radars. So they can't see us, and if they can't see us, they can't target us. If they can't target us, they can't shoot us. The other thing that 5th gen brings is a thing called sensor fusion. The jet has got lots of sensors all over it. It takes all the information that it sees in the battlefield, fuses it all together, and presents it to the pilot as one, essentially what we call fused track. In the F-35, it kind of does that thinking for me and presents a single bit of information for me that I'm able to make a better decision with. SEAD, Suppression of Enemy Air Defence, is pretty much the #1 mission set that we can do in this airplane, and that's because we can get to places where 4th gen platforms can't get to because of our stealth. We're able to find the threat systems on the ground to quite a high degree of accuracy, and then we're able to target them ourselves or hand those coordinates off to something else.
We are operating a lot of aircraft. So coming from aircraft taking off to recovering to rearming, refuel, go again. We have the ability to store bombs and missiles in a number of locations around the deck. We're operating around those aircraft that are armed. We have to be a little bit extra careful. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. And I think that's the big thing is we're just used to doing it now and it's second nature.
The UK Carrier Strike Group keeps the United Kingdom secure at home and strong abroad, projecting power, protecting our interests, and supporting NATO.
So when you launch off the front end, all you're thinking about is getting the gear up, getting the conversion done, making your correct radio call, getting your wingman to join you, checking in with the tactical agency and fighting the airplane. You don't really get a chance to appreciate just how awesome what you're doing is at the time, focusing on getting the job done properly.
Carrier Strike, the United Kingdom's global message of security, strength, and partnership.